Hello students. So today we are going to learn rational number. So you have already learned in your previous classes what is natural number, what is whole number, fraction, integer, positive integer and negative integer, all these things. Now today we are and fraction, there is a similarity between fraction and rational number. So let's start it. Okay. So what is rational number? Rational number is if you can express any number in the form of P by Q. So P by Q is a rational number if P and Q are integers. Both of P and Q are integers and Q not equals to 0. So now if I say 2 by 5, is it a rational number? Yes, it's a rational number because both P is integer, P equals to 2 and Q equals to 5. It's a rational number. If I say minus 3 by 5, it's a rational number? Yes, it's a rational number because P is a negative integer, minus 3, and Q is a positive integer, 5. So it's a rational number. If I say 9 by 0, it's a rational number? No, it's not a rational number because Q equals to 0. Q has to be not equals to 0. And Q has to be integer. So, right. So now let's compare it with the number type what you have already learned, that is natural number, whole number, fraction or a decimal number. All this kind of number, whole number, those are natural rational number or not? Let's see. Number. Okay, natural number is, what is natural number? Starting from 1 onwards, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and so on. These are all natural number. So any natural number can we express in the form of P by Q? Yes, we can do that. Let's say consider one natural number 2. So anything divided by 1 equals to the same number. So I can express 2 equals to 2 by 1. So 2 is integer, Q is integer. Both the numerator and denominator both are integers, right? It could be positive integer, it could be negative integer, but integer. So I can express 2 in the form of 2 by 1, that is in the form of P by Q. So it's a natural number, it's a rational number also. So natural number, all natural numbers, those are actually rational number, right? Next is whole number. What is whole number? Whole number is all the natural numbers including 0. So 0 along with all the natural numbers, that is called whole number. You know that, right? Whole number. So now whole number part, whether 0 is rational number, yes, we can do that. We can express 0 equals to 0 by any number. It could be 1, it could be 3. So 0 by, let's say 0 by Q. If Q not equals to 0, 0 equals to, it's a rational number. So 0, it can be expressed in the form of, let's say 0 equals to 0 by 5, equals to 0 by 2, equals to 0 by 3. So 0 can be expressed in the form of P by Q. So whole number, that is also rational number, right? Now you consider positive and negative integers. Positive and negative integers. So positive, negative integers, 0 in between. So 0, right side of 0 is positive integer, and left side in the number line itself, left side of 0, it's a negative integer, right? So any positive or negative integer you can express in the form of rational number. Let's say minus 5. Minus 5, we can express minus 5 by 1. Divided by 1 means same number. So that is also P by Q form. So any positive and negative integers, those are also rational number. Now come to decimal number. You have already learned in your previous classes how to convert decimal number into fraction. So you need to convert the decimal number into fraction and then you see whether it's in P by Q form or not, where P and Q both are integers and Q not equals to 0. Let's say 3.5. It's a decimal number. Now you can convert it into a fraction, that is 35 by 10. So both 35 and 10, these are positive, these are integers, right? So if both of P and Q are integer and Q is not equals to 0, that means it's a rational number. So any natural number, whole number, 0, positive or negative integer, decimal number, all these are actually rational number. Okay, you got it? Now we will learn few of the properties of, major properties of the rational number, right? And there is a similarity with your fraction chapter, what you have learned in your earlier classes, right? Let's say P by Q is a rational number, and if you consider it as a fraction, you remember that you have learned in any fraction, if you multiply both numerator and denominator with the same number, then the fraction remains same. That means P into M and Q into M. So P by Q, we can write down P into M and Q divided by Q into M, where M not equals to 0 and M is an integer. Right? Let's say 3 by 5, it's a rational number. We multiply both numerator and denominator with, let's say, 8. 3 into 8 by 5 into 8. Right? So that is the same thing what you have learned in the fraction. So, and what you are getting from here. So if you remember, so there was a term equivalent fraction. There was a term equivalent fraction where you are multiplying. So 3 into 8 by 5 into 8. That is also we can write down 3 into 9 by 5 into 9. So all these are actually same. 3 into 9, 5 into 9. Because everywhere it's cancelling. You can, if you cancel 8 by 8, 3 by 5. 9, 9, 3 by 5. So all these after multiplying, which rational number you are getting, those are called equivalent rational number. What is called equivalent? These are called equivalent rational number. So that is property number 1. So property like multiplication, you can also divide both numerator and denominator with the same number. So P divided by M, Q divided by M, the same thing where M not equals to 0 and M is an integer, right? So for any fraction, you can multiply both numerator and denominator with the same integer, and also you can divide both the numerator and denominator with the same integer, right? So the rational number remains same. So you can, so now 2 by, let's say 8 by 10, you can write down 8 divided by 2, 10 divided by 2, right? So it is 4 by 5, right? So what is standard form of rational number? Standard form is, in any rational number, let's consider one rational number, 8 by 10. If you can express a rational number where both the numerator and denominator, they don't have any common divisor other than 1. Numerator and denominator, they don't have any common divisor other than 1. If you remember in the fraction also, you did it with the least fraction where you divided both numerator and denominator with HCF to get the least fraction. So same thing here. What is the HCF of 8 by 10? HCF of 8 and 10 is 8, 10, What is the HCF? So HCF of 8 by 10 equals to 2. If you divide both the numerator and denominator with their HCF, you will get the rational number where both the numerator and denominator will not have any common divisor other than 1. So 8 divided by 2, 10 divided by 2 equals to 4 by 5. So 8 by 10, this is also a rational number, and 4 by 5, this is also a rational number, but 8 by 10 we cannot say it's a standard form of the rational number, but 4 by 5 we can say it's a standard form of rational number. So this is property number 2. So property, and what is the third property? Third property is if a by b it's a rational number that is equal to another rational number c by d, then you can cross multiply. Cross multiply means you multiply a with d, you can multiply b with c. That means a into d equals to b into c. If two rational numbers are equal to each other, you can multiply, cross multiply with one side numerator with another side denominator, right? And you can set a relationship like this. A into d equals to b into c. And in the same manner, if conversely what you can say, if the relationship is given a into d equals to b into c, what you can do, you can just you can bring one numerator to opposite side denominator. So how you can write down, if a into d equals to b into c, either you can say a by c equals to b by d, c is coming this side and d is coming that side, or what you can say, or a by b equals to c by d. So if two rational numbers are equal to each other, you can cross multiply, and that's how you can make a relationship like this. And if in the another way, if the relationship is given like this, then you can write down in this manner. Okay. What is reciprocal rational number? Reciprocal rational number is, let's say there is one rational number 2 by 5. If you are asked to write down the reciprocal rational number, just you will flip the numerator and denominator. That means reciprocal of 2 by 5 is 5 by 2. Reciprocal of 3 by 7 is 7 by 3. So this is the another property, reciprocal. If you multiply any rational number with its reciprocal, then the multiplication result will be 1. 7, 7 cancel, 3, 3 cancel, 7 ones are 7, 3 ones are 3. Same thing, 2 by 5 into 5 by 2 equals to 1. So if you multiply one rational number with its reciprocal, reciprocal is the flipping of numerator and denominator. So if you multiply one rational number with its reciprocal, the multiplication result is 1. Okay. So what we have learnt? Just quick synopsis. If p by q is a rational number, you understood rational number. So what are the properties you learn? If p by q is a rational number, you can multiply both numerator and denominator with the same integer where m not equals to 0, or you can divide both the numerator and denominator with the same integer. So p by q equals to p into m by q into m, or p divided by m by q divided by m. So if it is p into m by q into m, and you multiply with different values of m, the numerator and denominator, all the different rational numbers you will get, those are called equivalent rational number. Those are called equivalent rational number. So you learned about it, right? Right. So if you divide both the numerator and denominator with their HCF, you will get the standard form. What is standard form? Where the numerator and denominator, they don't have any common divisor other than 1. To get the standard form, you need to divide both numerator and denominator with their HCF. Same thing like fraction, what you have learnt in your previous classes. Now, second, another property is if A by B equals to C by D. If A by B is a rational number that is equal to another rational number C by D, then you can do the cross multiplication. You can establish the equation like this, cross multiplication. Okay, that is how we can do. Conversely, if the relationship is given A into B equals to C into D, you can write down either A by C equals to B by D or A by D equals to B by C. Okay, so and the last one is rational number into its reciprocal equals to 1. What is reciprocal? For any rational number, you need to flip the numerator and denominator. That is the reciprocal. So if the 3 by 5 is the rational number, given rational number, then what is the reciprocal of 3 by 5? It is 5 by 3. So 5 denominator is going to numerator and 3 numerator is coming to denominator. When you multiply this rational number with its reciprocal, then the result is, multiplication result will be 1. So you can express in the form of P by Q is the rational number. Then what is the reciprocal of P by Q? That is Q by P. So P by Q into Q by P equals to 1. So I hope you understood the rational number and its major properties as of now. If you liked it, don't forget to like and subscribe the channel if you want to get more and more such video of your class. Right? Thank you.